You're listening to Avonside.studio.
Yes, I remember the map on the kiosk.
It was very, very 60s.
It was sort of a cartoonified Keynsham, really, with a number of different sort of old-fashioned tiny light bulbs, like almost Christmas tree light bulbs in it.
Now you've said it, I do remember it. I used to like it when I was a little kid.
A student is asking people in Keynsham for their memories of the old illuminated map in the town centre. Bruce Guthrie is making a radio documentary about the map, which was on the side of the kiosk in the shopping precinct for decades.
I'd like to try and find at least a picture of the map.
There was one on bygone Keynsham side.
I'll have to ask the
Yes,
man.
it's on there recently. So that's where you've got to go to find that.
Daily, in the morning, under challenge. I've been saying it for a while now. In a recitation of hope, without really connecting to its meaning, and yet it was still powerful. It was still a powerful experience. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I first encountered the Serenity Prayer in my childhood. You know, my mother's faith was part of the interior decor of the house. And I think I was sort of quite blind to its significance, just living in my mother's interpretation of the Catholic faith.
She was one of those kinds of people who would be full after their first course and then miraculously find quite a lot of room for pudding.
And fritters were another high day. That was very unfair on her, though, because she would end up having to stand next to the cooker the whole time, dipping bananas and pineapple and apple into batter.
But a real fritter night was when the first course spam fritter.
Oh, spam fritters, yes.
What happened to the idea of the spam?
The spam's here. They've changed the tin. I can't get it out.
Well, it's tapered, it ought to slide out.
Ooh.
Spam fritters. You might as well have just had deep fried lard.
I once was lost, but now...
Having processed through the museum with Mother Molly's habit wrapped in a rainbow flag, I finally see the Croydon handbag.
I'm free.
In this case, there's a handbag, and on the side of it says homophobia killed, and it's got a lovely pair of long-armed gloves that can be worn. It's got a bell to ring for when people know you're coming. It's got condoms because it was at the height of the HIV epidemic, which in the UK was attacking gay men predominantly, and some lipstick, because every now and again I thought I should fortitude myself against evil spirits, and I would open my handbag and I would take it out and put a little bit of lippy on.
Join me, Robin Ince,
Marion Pashley, Julie Jepson,
Simon Topping on Radio Reverb as we play a lovable battle of literary fakery in the novel game. Radio, I was going to say Radio 4, but I've got aspirations. Radio Reverb, we're going straight to the top. I'm sacked, Parsons is in charge, and you've all been turned into one large Jeremy Hardy.
Oh, what a fate.
Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe at Avonside.studio.